What is up, ladies? This tutorial is my Polygel kit from MODELONES off of Amazon Prime. This is just me opening the box. They had some helpful cards and tutorials on YouTube on how to do this set here. Their pamphlet was very helpful on the instructions on how to do it. They had pictures. They kept it very simple. There were many colors in this box, but mostly like nude tones like apricot, rose pink, white, clear, calm tones. This also came with a brush and like a picker. Kind of looked like a spatula almost. So yeah, that's used to push your cuticles back. And then on the other side of this brush, which is pretty cool, was the brush that you use to push your gel around. This also came with one of the MODELONES 100 and 180 valve. This also came with plastic form system, which was the dual forms that you use. Do note that they are curved. A lot of people don't like curved nails. I'm definitely not a fan, but they did work for the time being. This also comes with the base coat and the top coat for when you're finished. And I also had already had my own gel lamp. That's something you definitely need. This does not come with this kit, so please note that. Right here is just the set that I'd already done. I was going for, well, this is my attempt of the baby boomer nails. Note that I said attempt. They're alright, but not as I expected. I probably should not have started off with something so complicated, with this being my very first set, but hey, I'm going for it. But I'm just going to show you how I do my other hand. So right off the bat, I go in with that spatula looking tool, the picker. I make sure I push my cuticles back. This is very important because, why is it important to push your cuticles back? It just makes the nail look so much better, and plus, you ever have like those hangnails? Pushing your cuticles back reduces hangnails. I know that for a fact. But then after that, I go in with the finger file. Go ahead and file that cuticle area because sometimes there's some extra like skin on there. But the reason that we're filing for this gel set is so that there is no oily residue stuck on the nail, because we need to make sure that this gel sticks. So make sure you file it. Get in those corners, those sides, the tips, the tops, the base. File that whole nail bed. Okay, you're going to do that for every finger. I did occasionally leave off my thumb to the very end, which was a good idea because you want to reduce a lot of mess and you have to be super careful with your thumb. So I waited to do my thumb to the very end, but I did go ahead and file it and make sure those cuticles were pushed back. And after I filed it, I went ahead and wiped off all that excess dust off my nails. I'm going to go on with the base coat here. And when applying this base coat, you want to be very careful not to get it on any of your skin on the sides of the cuticles because it will cure and it will be stuck and cause lifting. So make sure you're very careful when applying your base coat. Okay, and after you're done applying that, just make sure that there's none on the skin. It's very important to wipe off any excess that's gotten onto the skin. You don't want to cause any lifting. And after that, you'll go ahead and put in your lamp and cure it. I did that off camera, but I did cure this before I started off with this. And this set, I did it a little differently from the other hand because I just wanted to see the results that I would get. So I took the Polygel nude color and I applied just a small bead on each finger. I did this because when I would put that gel in the dual form and apply it, maybe I applied too much, I'm not really sure, trial and error here. It will cause like this beveled edge on the nail. So I did this so that I can get some gel close to the cuticle area so that I can apply the dual form a little bit further away from the cuticle area and I can file off that beveled edge and it will blend. Let me know if that makes sense. If it doesn't, write in the comments. I'll break it down the best I can. But I just applied this very thin coat first, and then I will apply the dual form. And also, if I didn't mention it, you're going to be needing alcohol. Just your normal rubbing alcohol. This is just slip solution, which is very important. You need that slip solution in order to push your gel around, so make sure you have that. And we're going in with our dual form. So with the dual form, you'll apply your gel into that form there. My process to get these baby boomer nails, or my attempt to, I applied a thin layer of the nude first, just in that cuticle area, a little bit towards the bottom of the nail, and I would cure it for about 30 seconds, and then I would go in with my white for my bottom layer of the nail. And I would form that bottom part of the nail, apply a little bit of the nude again, and then place it on the nail, on my actual finger, and then cure it from there. You'll use that slip solution. Be careful not to use too much alcohol, and move that gel around. But as I said, this was my attempt to do the baby boomer nails. My next attempt, I probably would just keep it simple and do just a regular color. They had a really cute pink in this kit, so I'll probably just go in with just a single color. I'm sure I could do a way better job with just one color. But yeah, this was my attempt to do the baby boomer nails. And I'm just applying that nail. Be careful not to push too hard onto the nail because you don't want it to like over come out the sides. And then you'll go ahead and cure that onto your actual nail. Okay, I've already taken off that dual form, and this is the finished product of when you apply that nail. Okay, and I'm moving on to the thumb here. Okay, I'm going in with that nude color first, applying some of that alcohol to spread out that gel a bit better. Okay, and be sure to get your sides. A lot of people forget about the sides of the nails. You want to make sure that that has an adequate amount of gel because that's very important to have your sides sticking and then the bridge of the nail to stick because that reduces it from popping off. Because these will pop off if they're not applied correctly. Okay, and it's okay to flip it over to look at the other side just so you can get a feel of what it will look like. Okay, then I'm applying my white. I did leave a line of demarcation because I wasn't figuring out how to make this blend really good, so I just said, hey, we're going to change this to a French tip on this nail. So but in actuality, when you're doing the baby blue nail, it's supposed to blend. It's like an ombre effect, but this nail, I said, forget it. Okay, and pretty much you're just gonna apply that gel until you get it to your liking, and then you'll place it on your finger, not so close to the cuticle area. Leave some space between the cuticle area and the duoform, and you'll apply it there. And make sure that it's sticking on all corners, all sides, and then you will place it into your gel form. Then you'll place it into your heat lamp. Okay, and we're moving on to the filing portion. After you applied all your nails, you'll want to wait to the end to start filing the nails to your liking. I did go with a ballerina coffin shape, so I did file a coffin shape. I did file the tops of the nails as well to give it a smooth layer on top. And also, I would like to note that I did, wipe them down with alcohol before I started this filing process. Okay, just file them down to your liking. I do feel like this kit, this nail set would have been so bomb if I just stuck with one color instead of trying to be so complicated. But I will come back with another video with something with just one single color and the results of it. If that's something you guys would like to see or like to see a video on that, please let me know in the comments below because I would definitely do it. I feel like this kit was really bomb and it has a lot of potential, but I just feel like maybe I was doing too much that day. But yeah, I feel like it's really bomb. Like this gel thing is really, really cool. Another thing, when I do this again, I probably will not use the dual forms. If I want to add a little extension or a little tip to the nail, I probably would just add on a fake nail, glue on a fake nail, and just apply layers on top of that. The dual form is not that bad. I'm just not a curved nail type of person, even though you can't really tell with this set. I just like my nails a certain way, and I would just apply a tip to it. Keep it simple. Yeah, once you're done filing all that stuff, I just like to clean out the area. I don't like all that dust around me, so I just go on ahead and got that out the way. Okay, and then I'm moving on to applying my top coat on top of these nails. Okay, before applying your top coat, you do want to make sure that you've removed all that dust off your nails from filing. Then you'll go on with your top coat. Okay, and you want to make sure you apply this top coat evenly to all your nails. Okay, and this here is my finished product of these nails. If you like them, let me know. My boyfriend said they look like chocolate milk. He had plenty of shots, but I did wear these for about a week. And after that, I just went and got them done professionally. But I will go back to this kit. This was just my quarantine style nails. I hope you guys enjoy it.
A lot of people hate us cause they ain't us. As long as I'm still breathing, all I'm ever gonna need is here with you. I ain't go this hard to lose. I ain't go this hard to lose. We ain't come this far 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 to lose.